Hey, this is Virus again, back with another movie review. And I just got done watching, I think, is the better half of a two-part movie. I just got done watching The Last Exorcist Part 2. And like I said, honestly, I think this was the better one of the two. Um, I honestly didn't think it'd be taking most part two. Most movies that come out with specifically that come out with a part two don't normally um you know stick to the first one. They just go and try and tell another story or another storyline in that series and then kind of roll along with it. Whereas the first one had to do with obviously the Reverend let's see, Reverend, what was his name, Reverend Marcus, Cotton Marcus, going out. You already know, I already talked about it in the review for the first part of the movie, in the first Last Exorcist. And in this one, it basically, they take you flashbacks, and then now it's, you think she didn't survive in the first one, but she did, and now she's in New Orleans, and she's being followed by the people that she was trying to get away from. She's trying to start new, but doesn't work out in the end, because in the end, all winds up fucking falling apart anyways. Not gonna say anything else. Not gonna say anything else about the movie. Just trust me when I say The Last Exorcist Part 2 way better than The Last Exorcist Part 1. A lot more in depth. I want to say a little bit more in depth than the first one. Just a smidge bit. Just a smidge. Not a lot. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Because then you get to find out, more, more about, I wouldn't say you get to learn more about, Abalam, but, you definitely get to find out a little bit more about Nell's backstory later in the movie. But definitely, I'm going to give this one, I gave that one, I think, a 9. I'm going to give this part, I'm going to give part 2 a 10. Because it was fucking amazing. Everybody who's a fanatic for any kind of movies that have to do with exorcisms or anything, or horror movies in general, must see this if you haven't seen it already. But like I said, go to your library, rent it out, borrow it from a friend if they've got a huge collection of horror movies. Or just go and buy and add it to yours if you already have one started. Or if you already own a collection of horror movies, buy it. I'm Virus. I'm wearing sunglasses in this review. And I will see you guys in the next review.